Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, this came out early.
This is Dragon Ball Super chapter 71, the Heater's Plan. Um, Last we left off, I almost called him Cereal. Granola made himself the strongest person in the universe. And he's off to find Frieza. He was off to find Frieza. He interrogated his friends in the Heaters, and they said, "Hold up, we'll tell you when we find him." But, I guess they're plotting for him to have a collision course with the Saiyans instead. And we cut over to Goku training with Whis. And, it's a little bit of a training sequence, but there is something interesting that I really liked about this is basically Whis asks Goku is like, what's the difference between angels and, you guys? And Goku's like, halos?
Oh. The circle thing?
No.
Bang! It cracked me in his fucking head immediately after.
Yeah. And Whis explains is that we're always in the Ultra Instinct state, while you and Goku's like, nah, I know, I have to transform in order to do it, but I can't just do it. And Whis is like, actually, no, your problem is that you think of Ultra Instinct as a transformation, where it's really a state of mind. That's what makes us special, is that we're naturally just always in that state. And the reason that you can access it as well is because you think of it as a thing you have to unlock every time you use it. Which is pretty cool. I appreciate...
That was pretty cool.
I appreciate... the way
they broke that down.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure that I'm exactly pretty happy that they're not making it like another transformation as opposed to, something Goku has to become, as a whole individual. And Whis says it's the same thing for you, Vegeta. Like, your things is that these things are not forms. They're not like special moves. They're states of being. So always train yourselves to be better than your past selves. And at that point, that's when Whis points out that something odd happened in the universe. It might be an enemy. He's not really sure, but he knows something went down. Meanwhile, Granola goes back to his planet and just kind of like sulks for a minute. He's just waiting for the Heater to tell him about Frieza. He's like,
Tell me what Frieza is.
I want my revenge. And he's also keeping an eye on his Namekian friend that he left behind. Meanwhile, the Heaters are going off to pay Zuno a visit. I guess to find out a few things about the Saiyans and about Frieza, I guess. So, he sends the girl Heater and the big guy to go off and find Zuno. Meanwhile, he stays behind with Gas, and Gas is upset. He's like, why did you let me fight Granola?
No, stay there.
And he's like, we couldn't afford to lose you, bro. And, even if, you could have beaten him, your moment to fight is yet to come. You're the only one who can fight Frieza. So we cut over to Zuno's headquarters, and they're like, the girl Heater is just like, why should I have to kiss you? Because if you want knowledge from Zuno, you have to, a lady has to kiss him. So, he's just like, there's no way for me to answer the question without you kissing me. And I'm like, jeez, you fucking weirdo. And after much fighting about it, she just does it. She gives him a kiss, and he's like, he blushes. So
he's doing that.
He's like,
to the side.
Yes. And that kiss earns them 10 questions. So they start asking their questions, and we cut over back to Goku. And, he's getting the hang of the Ultra Instinct. He's not quite there yet, but you see that he's improving steadily. Very cool. Vegeta has a big improvement of his own. As he's like, just destroying logs that Beerus tosses to him using destroyer power. And he really lets loose and ends up destroying an entire landscape. Some more development, pretty nice.
No, I think what happened with the big log, All right, so Barris ended up surprising him with a big log, and out of instinct, he blasted it instead of destroying it. As you see how it left like a cavity, like it was a regular key blast or whatever you call that shit.
Mm.
So then that's why he was like, as you can see in that panel, he's like, yelling at him and pointing like, yeah, why'd you do that? You was scared? Just get hit by the fucking log. You're saying, what is wrong with you?
Actually, I think it's because Beerus was in his path. Because if you
Are
look,
you serious?
he's like right there where Vegeta did his old blast.
Oh.
So I think that may be why he's...
So he really did do it?
Yeah, I think he got a little better at it. It's unclear. Right. I wish they had done a little bit of dialogue here, but I get what they're trying to do. It could have been either way. I'm erring on the side that Vegeta is also kind of improving, and this is him showing that he's doing his thing.
Well, he was definitely destroying all those little logs.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But I guess that makes more sense. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile on Earth, the heaters pull up to Goku's house, and I guess this is just like a regular thing. They're used to this, where aliens just pull up to their house and start asking where Goku is.
It's a daily occurrence.
Yeah, it just happens. And Whis gets a call from Bulma that she also got the visitors, so they call Vegeta and Goku to go down there because they say that they got a villain to defeat, which is of course Granola. And they basically ask them to help, and they do. But before that, we get like actually a nice little scene where Beerus gives Vegeta one of his earrings. And is like, you're part of my team now. And Goku gets Whis' insignia back. So, they're like representing both Whis and Beerus. It's a sweet little moment, especially from Beerus, who tends to be so tsundere about the two Saiyans.
Yeah. I just think it's really dope because it's a type of growth that's different than... I mean, it's not that different for Dragon Ball, but I think it was super interesting on Goku's part where he, the path to him getting stronger is not through just pure training, but, he has to, develop mentally.
Yeah.
That's a step in a different direction. And it's cool seeing Vegeta face, I guess, an obstacle and actually train. I guess they may have showed it early in the comic, but I haven't seen this.
Mm-hmm.
And I've barely seen it in the show growing up. So this is just really dope. I really like this chapter. Yeah. So far. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, one of the things that like keeps me hooked on this series and keeps me reading is that like when they succeed in pushing Goku and Vegeta further in a competent way, it really works. And it takes Dragon Ball to another level. And it shows potential that Dragon Ball Super can be like a worthy continuation.
Yeah.
But in any case, yeah, they get there, they accept the mission, and Beerus gets a call from the Heaters afterwards as they're on their way to Planet Cereal. And they basically say, oops, we slipped up, and one of our scout troops told Frieza where you are, and he's sending these two assassins over, and they're Saiyans. And Granola's like, Saiyans? I hate them too. And
he really did stutter.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's excited. He might not get Frieza right now, but he's seeing Goku and Vegeta as, a way to test out how strong he really is. So, after that, he flies up out of his ship and he looks into the horizon at his dead home, and he thinks to himself, Saiyans are coming to my planet again. It's 50 years overdue, but revenge will finally be mine. And that's the chapter. I like this a lot more than I thought I would. It was one of the better chapters of Dragon Ball Super. I mean, do you have anything to say, John?
No, well, I thought when he was like, what? About the Saiyans, he was so shit.
Yeah. He was very excited.
But, no, I already said it earlier. I like this chapter because of the training and development shown with two protagonists, and I'm looking forward to this fight. I have no idea what to expect from Mr. Cereal Guy.
Well,
Granola. Probably from Granola.
Mr. Cereal Guy. Probably a lot of punches and kicks. Maybe some blasts.
Some blasters. some blast.
Maybe a Kamehameha.
Maybe some powering up. Now it's
Some,
time to get serious.
Or Vegeta, it's my turn.
All right.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
All right.
We're positive on this chapter.
No, this shit was lit, and I'm pretty sure that next chapter is gonna be super lit too.
For sure. Brian, do you want to say anything about Dragon Ball Super?
I thought it was. I think I'm starting to warm up to Granola a little bit more. I think.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's cool that they didn't just make him into a villain. They made it into like a whole Baron Zemo Civil War third party thing where he's kind of pitting everybody against each other and shit.
Yeah.
So I think I'm actually looking forward to this. This is a lot more complex of a arc than Dragon Ball usually has. You know what I mean?
I think Dragon Ball
Says
Super.
a lot.
Yeah, usually there's not this much thought into it.
Yeah, leaders are playing their cards well, huh? They are running this game. They're actually looking like pulled up to them, pressed them, and they was like bet. And now they're pulling the strings. I don't think, they're good.
Yeah, they're looking like they actually do want to be the best, and that doesn't necessarily mean in brawn, but in like political power and political like movements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's cool.
Use this little ass nigga.
Yeah.
And then Oil or whatever his fucking name is, the strong guy in the Gas.
Oh wait, which one are you talking about? The little one that looks like Kid Buu? Or
yeah. Gas. He's like, man, you should let me fight him. He was like, listen, bro, I care about your safety. You would have got your shit. Why? He's talking about buzz. I still think you're strong.
Hey, I'm gonna let you fight Frieza.
All right.
He said, "Hey, okay."
This was good.
Yeah.
The fight. I imagine the fight has some type of strategy. I hope they jump this nigga. I don't want no fair ones.
You hope they Jujutsu Kaisen him?
I hope Goku asks Vegeta like for the fair one, and Vegeta's like bet. And as soon as he goes to fight, he just blasts that nigga with the destruction shit.
Yeah.
No fair one, son.
You can't expect too much from Dragon Ball. Like this is, I think we're already getting too much non-Dragon Ball traditional arc right now. There's gonna be a part where they're gonna disappoint us at some point.
Hey, I'm enjoying it while it is. I'm enjoying it in the now. I'm not looking towards the future. I'm thinking like, yo, this was a good chapter. I'm not thinking about later. If you have no expectations, you can't be disappointed. And even
Uncharted
if it does,
territory, boys.
Even if it does turn out to be a punchy, kick, fight. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with it. Whatever. It is what it is.
He said if.
Hey, I'm being generous, okay? I'm trying to be more positive.